Okay. Um, I'm gonna talk about the Trump shooting for a minute, but I'm also gonna tell a story that I never told before. A while ago in '08, I was in community college, and the professor, Vincent Trooper, he said, on this day, the Secret Service is coming to this class. You can come in and sit with them, whatever. The Secret Service is looking for uniform guys. If you follow people from the Army Channel, obviously, he has a friend who was in his house doing an interview with him. That guy is from the Uniform Division. They're the police force of the Secret Service. Okay, cool. And I was thinking about it. And it was a girl, a guy, and a girl in turn. And they said to me privately, go in for an interview, go and come Friday. And I said, I got a CPR review Friday. Forget about class. All three said forget about class all at once. All three. Okay. Now, if I'm going to the Secret Service Uniform Division, I would think you'd want me to have a good first aid grade. CPR first aid grade. Okay, so, whatever. I told the professor, I'm going on this day instead of coming to class. You have another class Monday I can come to? Yeah, because a lot of times in college, if your professor has more than one class, you can sit around in that class. Yes, okay, that's what I did. So I go to White Plains, the county seat, and I go to the building. I asked the security guard, private security guard, I'm looking for the Secret Service office, and I give the agent's name. This floor. Okay, how about incompetence? I go up there to the floor, and the entire floor is gutted. And when I say gutted, I mean you can only see the steel I-beams, and the entire floor is gutted. Literally, the outside layer of the building is cut away, and you can actually see outside. So I could actually run and jump out the fucking building. And I'm like, what kind of security guard are you? Not only do you think the Secret Service is in your building, and you tell me to go with floor, but you actually don't even know there's this kind of construction going on. You don't know that they're ripping a building apart. So I call the office of the Secret Service. You're in the wrong place. Go downstairs. Go, oh, okay, cool. I'm in the wrong building. It's a metro area. It looks like that. It looks like Manhattan in some areas, that White Plains. So I go down there. I'm in the right building now. The Secret Service agent is the woman. She comes in. I'm with her and another guy. Not the guy from school. The guy from different guy. The minute I sit down, they say, we don't want you. Okay. I had to reschedule my CPR review for another day. I had to put on a suit and tie, and I had to get in a car and drive here. Okay, why are you wasting your time on my time? You get paid to be in this office. I don't. You're wasting both our fucking times by being here. You tell me you had to tell me to come in, tell me to fill out the application, call me on the phone and confirm it, and now you tell me you don't want me. Like, no, we don't want you. Right up front, we don't want you. And they say, well, we see here that you've been in the same location your whole life. Okay, cool. They want to know I was going for my gun license. Like, you've been in the same place your whole life, okay? Do you encourage guys that live in multiple places? Some guys live in multiple places because their father's in the military. And every year it's a new city. Some guys live in multiple places because they just drift. So you want drifters? When guys with no homes travel the fucking world like journeymen. Okay, fine. So I go. She's coming out something real quick. I go to her office. Now she was part of the Clinton detail from '01 to '05, right? The first year after he retired. You ever see a mansion on TV or in a movie where you go to the mansion and the baron, the owner of the mansion, he has a giant fucking picture of his fifth grade grandfather on the wall. That is Byron, blah, 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 the 15th, blah, 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 blah. Okay? That's how big the picture is. It's a giant fucking picture of her and Bill Clinton. Okay? And it's not like she's shaking his hand. It's saying she's hugging him. Okay? Hugging him. And her head is up to his waist. And I'm like, I wonder why he liked you so much. So then she says, you know what? Don't go out the front way. Go out the back way. It's faster. Okay, fine. She goes out the back door, and it's in the back part. It's an office building. We're in the back hallway. She stands like this. I'm not even joking. She's looking directly at it. Go to the left and down that way. Okay. So I leave. I go to my left, locked door. The great big exit sign is on the right. You were looking directly at it. And I'm thinking, is this a test? Like, am I in those TV shows, the movie, CIA, Secret Service, they have these crazy tests you do, and they're watching you on a camera. They want to see how you're going to react. Okay? Now, full disclosure. Later that year, I'm doing my internship at the courthouse. And now, keep in mind, the courthouse, the complex, was my old high school. But it was my high school before I was born. Okay? They left in 1980. And when they built the Justice Center, they took the back part of my high school, 80%, and just demolished it. And rebuilt it. The front 20% was gutted and rebuilt to be the police headquarters. So it's the police headquarters, courthouse, and detention center. Okay. And there's one stairwell still there from the old days and one utility room. So I could literally take one of my brothers that went to that school, that campus before 1980 or earlier, and they wouldn't know where to go. So I'm in the courthouse, doing my internship the same year, and I make a wrong turn, go down the stairwell, and end up in the back area where the detention is, where they bring the prisoners, and the gate's there. And I walks to my mother, tell her to come down and get me out. Because I can't get back in the building. I can't get back in the building because the door's locked, and there's a fence this high. I took a wrong turn. That was my fault. A year ago, I'm there again because I'm working for the police department now, and I'm with the guy that replaced my mother when she retired. We're walking down the stairwell, down the corridor, in the restricted area, and I'm walking back, and I make a wrong turn, open the door. Oh, shit, this is the stairwell I was in last time. The detective is there. He sees me, he knows who I am. I'm not going to get arrested. That way, okay, I made a wrong turn. Low battery, sorry. I made a wrong turn. Now, that's me making a wrong turn on 2 occasions, which is my fault. And I'm sure there's a lot of times we have people that work in an office building, and if they go down the corridor or a different area, they don't know where they are. It happens. Okay, not just because you work in an office building doesn't mean you know every single corridor. Okay, there's a lot of office buildings, especially when they're 20 stories, 20 floors high. You don't know this area, you don't know that area. Fine. So I go to the left. I'm back to Secret Service time. I go to the left. No. Go to the right. That's the way out. I think so. I'm in the middle of the building, the midsection of the building. It looks like I'm in the basement, you know, the gray stone walls. I'm walking down the corridor. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It looks like a fucking dungeon in the middle of the fucking office building. I go on this way, go on that way. I see a stairwell that goes all the way down to the ground level, but it's a fire exit. And unlike former Congressman Bowman, I'm not gonna, remember The View? They said, The View tried to justify why Congressman Bowman hit the false alarm. He was in Congress, he didn't like the vote, he walked out of the chamber, went down the hall, and set up the fire alarm. They said, you panic, Sonny Hostin said, you panic, hit the wrong button, and no, okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna set up a false fire alarm and get myself arrested. So I go back up, I'm wandering around. I go back the way I came. I say, fuck this. Get in this elevator, go down. Okay, I got myself out. So you're a Secret Service agent. And you were on the president's detail at one point in time. And you literally cannot tell left from right. Literally. Not a joke at all. And when I went back to school the next day, I was making fun of her like you wouldn't fucking believe. You literally cannot tell left from right. What if someone has a fucking gun and you're like, shoot it on because they had the Secret Service, they had the earpiece before anyone else did. The Bluetooth that all the kids have now? Yeah, they had that before anyone else. So you're a Secret Service agent, you had the Bluetooth in, someone's got a gun. Shoot on the left. Okay? Or you're a Secret Service agent, you're assigned to a protectee, and you need to evacuate them, and you bring them in an area of the building, you know where they're going. You get them lost and trapped. You say, okay, sir, I'll barricade this, you go that way and hide. And you get them lost. Why are you telling me to go to a place you don't know where you're going? If you don't know where you're going, just say so. Just say, you know what? I don't know much about that back area. I've never been back there before. Go out the front way. It's easier. Because the shortcut isn't the shortcut if you don't know where you're going. Okay? I'll save you 45 seconds by telling you to go in that direction instead of that direction. Okay, fine. But when you get lost for 5 minutes, it's not shorter. This is a federal agent. Now, back to the Trump thing. I was ironically watching Day of the Jackal when the shooting happened. Of every movie on earth that I could watch, I watched that movie, Day of the Jackal. And then I find what happened. I'm looking on the iPad, blah, 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 blah. I see it many times before. I went back and saw it. Okay. At first I thought, is it a firecracker? Is it a pellet gun? Are they trying to scare him? Then I realized it was more sinister than I thought it was. Because the bullet came so close to his ear that if it was that much over, it would have hit him in the fucking skull and killed him. That's why I thought maybe it was a pellet gun. But no, it was a fucking 5.56 round. 2 guys got hurt. 1 guy got killed. They say he was a retired fireman shielding his family. So it was a lot worse than we thought it was at first. But then we hear the things unraveling. And one thing they criticized was Trump is 6'3". The Secret Service agents are a lot shorter than he is, and they physically cannot protect him because they're women. Now, you could be a woman in the Secret Service and know right from left and not get people lost. But maybe you shouldn't have that job, because if you watch Day of the Jackal, ironically, I was watching it, they said we have to have some tall officers around de Gaulle because de Gaulle was tall. Watch the movie, you know what I mean. So you're a Secret Service agent. Maybe this should not be your job. Maybe your job should be the driver. Maybe your job should be that. Okay, there's 5,000 different positions you could be. Like, I could be the guy that washes the door. I could be the guy that drives the car. I'm 5'9". I can't protect Trump. He's 7 inches bigger than I am. Yeah, 6 inches bigger than I am. He's like a half foot bigger than me. I'm a guy. Maybe you should not be doing this. Maybe you should be, I could drive the car. I could cover the back way. I could protect the First Lady, Melania. Wait, Melania's 5'11". I gotta protect her when she's barefoot, Melania. Okay? But maybe you should not be the person who goes in and shields the president because the bullet can go over your head. That was a criticism they made. Another criticism was someone's fixing their sunglasses. Alright, so little things like that. Like, why is the short agent guarding the president? Even if you're a fucking guy, you should not be guarding the president when you're 5'3", because he's 6'3". He's a foot bigger than you. Okay, a 6'4", 6'5" guy should be protecting him. Should be guarding his body. Okay, regardless of gender, because that's the truth. Okay, fine. Here's what else we learned. The building across the way was about 150 yards, and no one was guarding that building. And the guy from the Israeli army, who was on Fox News a lot, he said, all you need to have is one guy sit on that roof. Because if your guy is sitting on that roof, the assassin is not. It's called sterilized. Okay, fine. They could have done this, Secret Service. They could have gone to the business a day or two beforehand and said, listen, the president is going to be here. We like your permission to come into your building and go to your roof. Okay, fine. Now, if he doesn't get permission, there's a legal way and an illegal way to address it. Here's what you do. All right? You take a porta potty and put it on the edge of the property. So you go to the bathroom. 2 men get on the ladder, climb the ladder, and sit on the roof. If one guy's got to pee, he goes down the ladder, goes to the porta potty, pees, and comes back. And there's one guy still up there. At our courthouse, our police headquarters, the municipal building, there's always 2 court officers at the checkpoint in case one guy has to go to the bathroom. Okay, that's what you do. two guys get a ladder, climb the roof. If the guy's a problem with it, tell him to come fucking sue you. You know, his lawyer versus the federal government's lawyer. Okay? Or you can get a judge to sign an order to give you permission to sit on that roof. Or you could have a couple of men and have them sit just off the property, at the edge of the property line with binoculars and watch the roof. Like one guy in this direction, one guy in this direction, binoculars, do a walk around the block, make sure no one comes in. I can watch a building from 100 feet away. I can do that because my eyes are watching it. Okay, and if a guy comes in, bro, listen, man, you can't be there. We got the president there, you can't be there. I'm Secret Service, you cannot be here. You got a problem with that, get arrested then. Problem solved. Instead, the building was ignored entirely, and this guy climbed the roof. There's another thing going around, it's still in the rumor phase, where a cop, not a Secret Service agent, but a cop, climbed up there and saw the shooter, and the shooter repelled him. Did that cop get on the radio and say, yo, we got a fucking shooter on the fucking roof? Apparently not. Another thing is, the people inside the area looked out and saw him. And I saw someone's, the cell phone video, they're seeing the guy on the roof. And they're yelling, watch out, no. You guys can hear them yelling in the background, oh my God, no, the guy with a gun. What I would have done if I was there and I saw that, I would have immediately yelled gun at the top of my lungs. All protective services, Secret Service, marshals, private bodyguards, if they hear the word gun, they immediately move the protectee away, even if it's a false alarm. That's what I would have done. But they didn't watch the building at all, period. There are guys yelling, oh my God, watch out, and no one apparently is hearing them. And there's a rumor that it was a cop, went up there, saw the guy, and was repelled and didn't radio it in. Scary. Scary. And the shooter was a 20-year-old kid. He was a Democrat. He did donate to Joe Biden. So the Democratic Party has now a flawless record of having assassins in their party. Every assassin was a Democrat, okay? Or every attempted assassin was a Democrat. Now, the good news is Trump didn't die. Sorry, liberals. Try again. And that was one of the jokes. One of the jokes when it happened was the Democrats have literally tried everything now. And they still failed. Okay? So, that was the joke. You tried everything, you still failed. And that's not a fucking joke at all, because they literally tried everything. They tried kangaroo trials. They tried portraying him as a terrorist. I mean, they tried every fucking thing. But also, the Democrats, I got a little bit, I got to turn off pretty soon. The Democrats, I'm sick of their shit. I'm sick of all these fucking Democrats that lecture me. I talked about it with Alex Bowling the other day. All these fucking Democrats lecture me about gun safety. And yet, a registered Democrat is shooting the fucking president. All these Democrats lecture us about civility, or they're calling for the president to be assassinated. They're saying the president is Hitler. He needs to die. There was a play where he gets assassinated. There was a music video where he gets shot at, like Snoop Dogg shoots him in the head. Okay, there are Democrats, Madonna, I want to blow up the White House, or Trump, no, not Trump, Robert De Niro, I like to punch him in the face. Okay, all these fucking Democrats, which includes Democratic politicians, Democratic celebrities, they're on social media, on camera, on their verified accounts, kill the president, bomb the White House, kill these people, overthrow them, assassinate, kill, shoot, stab, bomb. That's not a fucking joke. They're literally on the internet, social media, videos, saying, kill, bomb, assassinate. How come they're not being interviewed? How come they're not being arrested? And obviously, after the shots, the Secret Service sharpshooter was on the roof. he shot and killed the kid. Fine. But you got Trump almost died. You got two guys almost died. You got one guy did die. Not the shooter, the innocent guy, the fireman. Okay? And all these fucking Democrats, the minute this happens, oh, we're so sorry. We need to be more civilized. Yes, you do need more civilized. Because your registered member tried to kill our president. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is your celebrities and your politicians are on camera threatening to kill people, threatening to assassinate people, threatening to bomb, okay, stab, assassinate, shoot, punch in the face. You had fucking Chuck Schumer who threatened two Supreme Court justices on camera. Okay, you guys need to knock this shit the fuck off. Okay, you need to knock it the fuck. I don't gotta knock shit off. Okay, I may criticize you a lot. Okay, I do. Okay, I criticize people a lot. I'm not gonna lie about that shit. But you motherfuckers gotta knock this shit off, okay? Because you Democrats, you're the ones that are out there saying kill, assassinate, bomb, shoot, stab, bomb, punch, kick, okay? You're the ones calling for fucking violence. Okay? Now this kid was a fucking psycho anyway. I mean, you gotta be a real fucking psychopath when you get a fucking rifle, go to a roof, and shoot the fucking president. You gotta be a real fucking psychopath. Okay? That's not a normal guy behavior. But when a real fucking psychopath hears celebrities, politicians, kill the president, bomb the White House, blow this up, stab them, shoot them, assassinate them, kill them, okay? That gets in his head. Normal guys like, fuck those assholes. But when you're already sick, when you're already on the edge, you hear all that shit in your head, it gets the wheels turning, okay? So you knock it the fuck off. You act civilized, okay? Thank you.